Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh! Yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
All right, here we go, folks. Where's the overlay for the scoreboard? Is it one? Number one?
Yep.
One.
At.
And here we go. We are in the money on Andrew versus Noah. Andrew is on the left. He scores the first point. It looks like they're reversed. So it's 1-1 now. One blue, one red.
Yep, I'll jump back steps.
Ooh, Noah with a nice flutter left wall. So Noah has 2, Andrew has 1.
You never get this. Every single time I'm on it, you never get it.
We got 1-3 now. Andrew 2-3. Andrew's still leading by 1.
Yeah, you can put.
Keep talking and I'll ask that.
You got it. Andrew and Noah are actually buds. Andrew first showed up at the arcade and started playing with us after being brought in by Austin. And he gave it a shot and he was just naturally good at it. He started playing, I would say, a good 7 months ago now. And he was just really apt at it. He has these perfect shots, just like that one right there. These pinpoint accurate shots. Everything's flipped and it scores it over there, but not. I think. Noah is definitely the projected winner of this match. But he has been taking about 2 months off. So we will see how this one ends up.
3-5.
No, you can even see it here, which is awesome. I'm just kind of going over the history of these two players. Matt, would you go kill the other three out there to share it? Share the YouTube video. If they haven't already, they should sub it. Share it, yeah. That's what we need, Spec. We need that little pop-up that's like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell.
Why don't you make that?
Yeah, and we can have an air hockey puck hitting a bell.
I think that's your job.
Okay, deal. Andrew sets it up. Goes for a shot. Goes straight down the middle and it's deflected.
What score?
3-5. That's it.
4-5. Double check. 4-6. No. Noah wins.
Do I hit that one more time?
Right. Noah wins the first game.
We're doing the best 2 out of 3 sets. So it's going to take 3 more games won by Noah, and then another set of 4 games won to take Idaho 7. Ooh, beautiful cross
Who's
by
hitting with that cross throw?
Andrew.
Very sweet.
Andrew's nickname is Nubs, and so that's what we're going to be calling him, because it's really strange to call him Andrew, actually, because it's just what he's known as around here. You'll notice on his right hand he's missing some fingers there. It doesn't stop him from being a killer air hockey player, though. Spec, what do we do to break it?
I don't know what's not working.
Could we, could you go let Scott know to sit about 2 feet? We're getting a lot of Scott.
Who won the first game?
No. He was red. Or no, he was. No, he was blue.
You should be red.
Yeah, he was blue. Shot. think we're back in track. And so I go back to this menu to show the stats. I just want to go to stats.
Why didn't you show shots before?
Because we were trying to get points.
Why did you start?
Alright,
We'll do it on the break.
deal. Oh, another great shot
Four,
by
five.
Noah. Thanks, Beck.
Back with the magic. You got the magic.
What did you say? Idaho Air Hockey runs on set.
The power of spec. Ooh, 4-6. One more point wins it for
You know,
Nubs.
and this is kind of what I was figuring was going to happen was that, you know, Noah is an absolute fantastic player. He's known for his like precision shots and strategy, but he's been out of the game for about 2 months while Nubs or Andrew has been. Oh, he scores on himself, ending the game.
Love. So sad to see that. That was actually a Nubs shot that jungled and kind of stealthed in at the very end.
Give me 1 second to jump into here. Do this.
Stat cards.
Yeah. Now that we're gonna be diving back to this. Here we go. You can see our stats. We got
No, not much to show.
Noah hasn't really been ranked yet. He's kind of the sleeper agent that we have, and he doesn't really have much to show, but he's the pick of the win for this game. If we had to pick a winner of this game based off of skill, it would most likely be Noah. He picks his shots very accurately, and he's really deceptive in his playstyle. Then we got Nubs.
He's actually got a world rank there, 106 in the entire planet.
Yep, he beat Jessica just recently, Jessica Boss, in a challenge match, taking her world rank, or Idaho state rank of 7, and the world rank of 106.
Yeah, we should probably get back to the action now.
Deal.
But how do we do that?
You wait about 3 more seconds.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Uh-huh.
And we're 1-1. It's all tied up right here. Nubs has possession.
It's not sticking to the thing.
What?
Oh well. We're just gonna call up the scores as we see it.
Yeah, 1-2.
There it goes. The replay kicked it into action here. He sets it up, goes for the left wall.
Ooh,
scores
Nubs with an
on
extension.
himself.
Scores on himself. It's sad.
Score is now 1-3.
It says it there.
And then it's taking a second to update. But I like this, you can see it.
Yeah. Whoa, that sounds like a very squeaky voice in the
Uh-huh.
background.
Nub sets up, deflected, and Noah gains possession, which is one of, in my opinion, the best things you can do in the game. Is when you're on defense, it's not about hitting it right back into the goal. It's about gaining possession of it. So right here, he hits it in an awkward way where Nubs couldn't get it right.
Oh, he hits
Takes
it with
it,
the
get-
cross.
Yep. Right there, Andrew loses possession again. Oh,
Right off
and
his mallet.
pushing this game into 1-5. Noah.
Oh, look at that. A nice cross from Andrew from the
Great
far
cross.
left. Nice.
How long have you been playing with Noah for, Matt?
Probably as long as he's been playing air hockey.
I would just estimate him playing for about, what, 6 months now? 7
Something,
months?
something like
Maybe
that.
9? Yeah.
Half a year. Sure. Ooh, nice left wall over. You can't beat that shot. It's so hard. Unless you know it's coming and you're right there. And the cut from Noah.
Oh, a fake out. But
Oh, almost disaster for Nubs. But that was a good try on deception. And he stays cool, gets possession, now sets it up again. Looking.
He scores 3-6. He can't make mistakes, but then he gives up possession to Noah. This could be the game point.
Oh,
There it is.
Was that forehand cross side? Right into the goal.
See, this kind of stuff, it's like,
Yeah, so yeah.
That give him two.
No,
Where's the third?
It's right here. This one, right?
No, it's 1-4. Okay, how about that? Oh, sub. Okay, so I do this, and then I do that. No. I'm dying here. I am dying here.
Oh,
Noah.
there's 2 right there.
Noah should be
3 doesn't have it.
Yeah, so it should give him
Okay,
the.
Nubs has 1.
Does Andrew. Alright, well, you know what? We'll just go center. I'll mess with this. You just.
Oh, it's
No.
opposite.
Oh, here. M4. Ooh, great shot. What's happening? Okay, should be 1-2 now. Thank you. And I can actually do the rest of it.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
There we go. Ooh, nice cut shot from Noah.
There we go. I think we're almost fully back. We're still learning the system. The system is way more advanced than we are.
Yep. Ooh, nice shot.
I'm really liking this angle right here too. Soon we're gonna see a new banner in the background.
You're welcome, Tim Weissman. Noah with the drift, sets it up and shoots it in, left wall over.
Shot!
Wow. That's a good shot.
Matt, why is your hat currently backwards? Ooh, that was another good.
You know, it just... I'll have it backwards for a season and then up top like this when it's more comfortable. Nubs, right ball under.
Nub is starting to get Noah's number for sure. Oh, I missed that one by a smidge. It's too fast. It's too fast to see.
Even for you, that's pretty fast. It's currently tied at 4-4. Nubs loses possession. Noah gets possession, sets up his drift. Nubs with the get in the setup and hits it to the right, misses, but then he gets that left wall over, which hasn't been beaten today. Every left wall has gone in on goal.
If he's able to reproduce that, he could pull this off, blocking Noah from taking it his rank here.
What he has to do is,
Why isn't that?
because we're in the wrong game, I guess.
I don't think so. Oh. Got me in game. Good lord, what do we do?
So this should be game 4, right?
Yeah, I mean. Right.
4-5, right? 5-5. We're all tied up. Unless Nubs has 6, but I'm not sure.
I believe it's 6-5 right now.
Oh. And Nubs scores the final point, winning the game. And we're 2-2 in the games in the set. Looks like they're taking a short break. Nathan went out to see what's going on, so we can tell you what's going on. And you have Noah cleaning the table. In the future, instead of the very lovely candle and storm landscape, you're going to see a very professional unpaid sponsor banner in the background featuring Dynamo and other logos that are air hockey related that are more appropriate for the scene here. It's really cool, really expensive type thing, and something more akin to what you see on normal broadcasts, sports broadcasts, in like small quarters like this, you would see on like darts or something similar with sponsors in the background. And we'll add to them as we collect more sponsors for Idaho air hockey. Still waiting for Nathan to come back. Here comes the Magic Man Feck to fix all. I think I fixed it.
Which you, right?
This wasn't working like it's supposed to. Like it was this, the score is displaying here but not here until like you did instant replay and then it updated.
So your mic volume is pretty low. I'm trying to fix that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this mic's bad. So the amp is.
Isn't it the microphone that we've had so forever?
No, I'll just turn down the cable.
The whole story about
106.
Chris on the East Coast. Nobody heard it.
No.
Oh, and
I don't even know.
Noah scores another goal.
You know when we say I don't want to have to repeat myself? Now I gotta repeat everything I just said. Like that Zoom calls, you know, like, oh, you're muted. Thanks, Spec.
Save the day again. Ooh, little forehand on the cross side.
So we were talking about how my buddy Chris Cryan, this one goes out to you. You know, he was telling me that he got woke up at 11 o'clock with a notification that we were playing, which we said that was a notification for like 6. He's only in 2 hours ahead.
Yep, East Coast.
But he announced it in one of our big meetings with like admins. I had a bunch of my bosses in there, and he just starts going off about how it's like, man, Nathan plays for 2 hours of air hockey, guys, and I'm like, oh man, that's. He didn't watch the whole game, obviously. Just saw him for like 5.
Noah seems to be doing these one and done shots. And sometimes he'll get them back, sometimes it won't, but he's not. It doesn't seem like he's planning ahead.
No, he doesn't
He's
really
just
seem to
saying
get
it's
it
going to
back.
go in or it's not.
Right, and it seems like. Are you talking about Nubs?
No, Noah. Because he said when he gets it back, he's able to control it, but he'll leave shots go out, and he's like, oh.
No, a second ago, these guys had a lot of accuracy.
Oh, 2-2.
These guys had a lot of accuracy, but I think that right now what we're seeing is a lot of just shooting to shoot, and I don't know if they're actually planning out where they want each shot to go. That was a great chase, or not chase, rush by Andrew there. Ooh, scores on himself.
Yeah. Such a demoralizing thing. I can tell you from personal experience that scoring on yourself just brings your game level down.
Okay, what would you say, Matt, are like the most demoralizing things in air hockey? Because for me, it is a slow shot going in, like really slow. Like you
Stealth, yeah.
You don't think it's gonna go in, and it just slowly goes in, like 1 mile an hour.
A completely preventable goal.
Yeah. I think one of the other things is when they get you on a shot, and they do that same shot, and they get you again, and then they do the same shot, and now you are actively doing everything you can to block it, but it still goes in. They're not even trying a different shot. That one absolutely crushes my spirit.
Oh, left wall over. That's a spirit crusher right there for so many people. That's one of Vince Sauceda's specialties, isn't it?
Oh.
Left wall over.
Vince Sauceda specializes in basically
Timeout
everything.
called?
Ooh, 10-second timeout.
It's over.
I'm not worried about it. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. Vince Sauceda, that guy. See, that's the thing that we were talking about. Is what I love most about both Noah and Nubs, and frankly, most of the players that play air hockey, is not their skill, just their attitudes. This is an amazing community that I would have never, met these guys if it wasn't for air hockey. But I'm glad I did, because now we're in it like 10% for the air hockey.
Oh, no.
That was that slow shot I was talking about, where it just slowly goes in. That's the demoralizing, where it just slowly bounces in.
We'll call that the demoralizer. How about that?
Demoralizer. I just need to learn how to do that against people now. How do you hit it to where it slowly goes in?
Jungle. Nubs is at the precipice of losing the set 6-3 to Noah. Can he come back and do it?
This is a set point, isn't it?
Yeah, does he have the skill?
There it is.
The left wall under for the set.
Is it this button here? I think it's this button.
You don't get no one here talk to him about what's working, what's not working. But during the break.
I think that would be a good idea. I'm wondering now, because do we just reset all of these?
Yep.
Or were these supposed to be sets?
So I think you hit the king.
I just did.
Right.
So now, do I sub them all?
So now
He only set us up for one game. I'll go ask him real quick, and I'll give
For one set.
Am I filling?
filling.
Yeah,
Dude, filler.
That's what they do. They're like in the Senate now.
I'm in the Senate now. So what Nathan's gonna go out and do, he's gonna figure out how we can change and go clear out the sets and start a new set in 10 minutes.
Can we just pass each other? Oh, great. So we got a 10-minute get perfect for this. We only set this up for one set, huh? So
What's the button push now? Oh, we're supposed to go to the next tier on the game. Like go back to menu and then go down to the second tier game. That's a different set.
I feel like that's more like this. Now is when I should challenge. This is
For what?
it's called kicking and man is down. For dignity. That's what
Challenge for
can you challenge somebody for dignity?
hermetic rating?
I want to challenge somebody for dignity.
I want to see you challenge Kevin for hermetic rating.
Kevin?
Or Kevin?
This is called Milking Your Rating. We do a whole YouTube series on it. Milking Your Rating. Playing children. What do I get? Minute points. They get candy. Okay, so do we reset the like what do I hit on to?
We could do a whole montage about that.
Reset all?
But it looks like you
Expect
shouldn't
told
push
me
that
never
button.
never press.
Well, you press at the end of the whole set, but then it resets the whole thing.
Okay. I don't know if I set those up right, but I'll just leave it for now.
It looks good.
Okay, and then I'll go, we'll bring the guys in here one by one.
Oh, Noah's in here. Noah? You got it. In the booth? I'm in the booth.
We're trying to give advice. We're also listening to what you got. So, what do you think was working for you that game?
Oh man, I think I was just I had to do some weird stuff to throw him off. Still pretty rusty right now, so I can't hit exactly what I'm going for. So I gotta kind of throw in some weird stuff.
What do you think? What do you think wasn't working for you that game?
I was not hitting my overs at all.
Dude, he had some pretty good overs on you.
Yeah, he had some good leftovers on me.
So, I'm still working on my overs myself, but for me, it's like I have to start hitting them from like a little further back on the table. So, like, you just try hitting them a tiny bit further back. Try it a tiny bit. I mean, we're talking like an inch or two. That might help you out on those ones. We were noticing in your gameplay that you were doing a lot of shots, and like he was stealing possession. It's like we weren't ready to get it back. So I'd say when you do your shots, like right there's a perfect example. When you grab it back, just reset, and then you have it. That was a good forehand. This thing takes a bank of all of our replays and then just like filters, like rolls them through. So,
Yeah, definitely taking longer on my possessions, making them wait a little longer too. I think that'll help.
I mean, you had two of the sets. I mean, it was so tight up there that we were like, oh shoot, what's gonna happen with this? But you definitely took the advantage. So, do you think that this game's in your favor? Do you think he's gonna come back?
I think we're both getting a little tired, and he's a little less rusty than I am right now. So I think he might have a little more endurance going right now. So I think my best shot is if it finishes in this next set.
Just close them out. Closing out, there's a lot of players that'll say that's the hardest thing to do is when they're up against a corner and you're ready just to finish them off, and that's when they start kicking the hardest.
Perfect example,
Oh, yeah.
Jacob Weissman and Jacob Munoz the other day.
Oh man,
Weissman's up 3-0, and then Munoz comes back to win.
that was crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. 3-0. He was only a few points away from winning the whole thing. All right, thanks for coming in, man. I'm gonna go grab nuts.
Oh, you gonna watch this replay later?
Oh yeah. I know you got Smoog on there right now watching.
He can hear you too.
Yeah, you hear that, Smoog? We know you're watching.
You watcher.
He's spying on us right now. He's listening to everything you say. You better be careful. with
Everything. Does it sound good?
Yeah. I just had to increase the mic volume.
This mic? Yeah.
Alright, what's up? Got the
Big Nub, interview time!
interview time.
You're in the big time now.
Oh yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
What's up, Nubs?
Nubs is here with us in the booth. Ask your questions.
So, Nubs, what do you think was working for you that game?
Well, in the beginning, I was, I mean, Noah hasn't played in a while. He's coming off a little rusty, but in the beginning, I think it was the cut left wall. I think the cut left wall and the right wall over was doing a little bit of work on him. He's doing a lot of blocking on the undershots.
You can see the replays right here in the camera of what scores were. Did you see that?
Your
The left wall
overs,
over
your
was-
overs were
Wow, beautiful.
crushing him. Your overs were doing really good. What do you think? What do you think isn't working for you right now?
Honestly, the defense and the straight shots. I need to try to hide the straight shot a little bit better. He keeps his puck or his mallet a little bit closer to the center. So anytime I hit the straight shot, what I'm trying to do is draw him out a little bit. Probably try to get a right wall over. Maybe work the right wall a little bit more. I keep getting the left wall, but he's getting it on that left wall a little bit faster.
Gotcha, man. How do you feel about this next set coming up? You think you're gonna be able to take him?
I think it's gonna be close, just like this one was until the very end. I think we're gonna be battling it out for sure.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He was definitely the pick, right? The expected win because he's just really hard to beat. He's been playing for a bit longer, and then you come in, you had him tied up solid through the second set. Even in the second set, there was, 2 games won, and you had 2 points each. I mean, it was as even as it could possibly be.
First 4 games was back and forth, pretty even.
Yeah, you really held him off,
And
which
then
was
you
a
kind
surprise
of
because
went down.
he's got a lot of form. And he was playing for a while, and you were surprising everybody. So prove us all wrong, man. Kick his butt. Go back in there. You have
I would have picked nose.
you haven't beat for the last 2 months of practice. So I'd say make him choke on that because you should have been here practicing.
Right.
Noah, if you hear me, you should have been here practicing.
Throw up more, Noah. Dang
Throw
it.
up more. All right, man. Good luck.
Alright, thanks. Good luck for your next set.
All right, I'll jump back out here with these guys for a moment.
You have anything to say, Spec?
No.
Nothing to add?
What's there to add?
Why is
There's only one winner.
What's happening with the lag? Why is that happening on the scoreboard?
I think it's an OBS problem.
Okay.
Because it should just add points and it'll show instantly.
Just try it. It shows there, but it doesn't show there. But hit the instant replay, and it'll update the screen.
I brought some snacks. Is there anything you guys want? I think I have some cookies or something.
Oh no!
Can I go to the
I want some of this.
Wait, I need to get Jessica to bake those cookies that they made. I mean, they made me a bunch of cookie dough yesterday, like really good stuff. They just need to bake them.
Is it the Otis Spunkmeyer?
No, like from scratch.
They cook it. They make it from scratch.
No, they don't. They make it from scratch. They put it in a little box. It sits in a warehouse, and then eventually ends up in my mouth. But these ones started out as like, some flour on the counter, a little tiny bit of flour, and like 90% sugar and chocolate.
That's what it is. Anyway.
Little sprinkle of MSG, some artificial flavoring, and good to go.
Who's the maker of this jersey
I am.
or jerky?
I am.
Made by
However,
Nathan. Nathan's jerky is one of our sponsors.
I still think we should say Idaho Air Hockey powered by Spec. What do you think, Spec?
We get like a little
I
spec.
know what you were talking about with echo now. Because last time we were thinking you were talking about like the room had echo in it. You were just talking that there was a delay when you heard the voice from when you said it. I rewatched that whole feed because that's what I do. I rewatch the feed now. What, did they already start?
No.
Where's the replays?
Hey, are we able to see the live? Oh. Okay.
Starting?
No, they're not starting yet. Yeah, so no, yeah, but the thing is, it got cooked a little too long and dehydrated. I was
Here, burning or cooking.
I'm gonna ask for the cookies. I'll be
Always with the excuses with your jerky. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Should I tell them it's 10 minutes?
I think they have time.
That's 10 minutes, huh? What's that, man? Well, I'm telling the ref. Hey, say some secret messages while I'm out of the room. Did you say scandal?
Told them that you're a big bully.
Big bully?
Yeah.
I haven't been called that in years. Thank you. Ugh. All right, we're about to get back underway here. Players taking their places. All right. Here we go. Bump mallets. Noah gets first possession. Going for the right wall. Not having much luck. Off goal. Setting up a drift. Oh, loses possession. Nubs gets it back and he sets up.
I've got good news. Jessica is going to put the made cookies into the oven. We're going to have fresh baked cookies. Ooh, good spot. Sorry, I guess I could have done this. What's the score? 0-1? All right. If you want to do any of this, just let me know.
You weren't here, so I was setting up to do it.
Uh-oh. Why isn't the button doing things? Are we in game 1? Yeah, it's not doing stuff.
Oh, is it being covered
I think so.
by this?
Did click on it?
Nope. Currently 1-2.
Where's that main big score? Is it over here?
Will it work better if you click here?
This is makes me want to know. So where should be game 1?
Yeah.
Let's see what happens here. Oh.
Oh, what did you do?
Uh-oh. You just you know.
What'd you do? We're currently 2-2. Nubs has possession. He sets it up, shoots for the straight cut, misses right into his mallet. It said connection lost.
Is that what we do? Okay, wait. So now put this. You gotta stay here because if you watch it, it'll work magically. 2-3. Andrew. Yes. Okay. Okay, but as soon as you walk away, it's gonna break. I just want you to know.
Okay, it's gonna break. Bye.
Bye.
2-4. Noah with a nice forehand, right, left wall under, right? Oh, Nub scores on himself.
The 2-5. So Noah's needing 4 games, and if he takes those 4 games, then he'll take 7th in Idaho. We've often said that he's roughly, in our opinions, around what 5th, 6th in Idaho. Possibility of even. I mean, he was getting. He was right up there.
He was getting where he could beat me.
He was getting up to where, yeah, he could beat Sam almost. He was getting really close. Beef jerky time. Some of it came out really soft because it was 2 batches. So if you get the hard piece of the first batch. I didn't know you liked it so much. I'd make you some. It's a really cheap cut. Like how.
Ooh, nice cross. Game point for Noah. Little feint by Nubs. Made him wait.
You see how Nubs right there starts taking his accurate shots because he realizes he's 1 point away from losing this. If he played like that the whole game, he would win this. Ooh, good stop. No, don't
Oh,
hit it.
set it up.
Ah!
And he scores on himself again because he did not set up. Oh. You hate to see that, Nathan. Mm-hmm.
But you can't look away.
Second row.
What's second round?
Second set, right?
Is that what that means? We go for the break?
So it's
Oh!
scored on himself right out the
Wait a
bat.
second, this is opposite. Oh, so yeah, it's opposite. Why is it opposite?
It should be. Oh, I don't know. That's weird.
Whatever.
Go with right. Red's on the right and blue's on the left, so
Right.
just go with right and left.
I'm just gonna hold the tablet upside down.
Oh no, it gets right past the charge and right into the goal. That was good. And not to be outdone, Nubs hits it right back into his cross. Currently 1-2, Nubs in the setup.
You see Noah's form though? Oh, good. Noah's form. Oh,
No, it definitely
man.
just has that accuracy that you can't buy. Believe me, I've tried.
Game 3-3. It's actually starting to heat up a lot right now. I don't think. I don't know if Nubs was correct when. So Andrew was saying that he's hoping that he's going to be able to have the energy to outlast, but I don't know if that's going to be possible right now. Oh, score is on himself.
Before he started, I told him not to do that. Just for the record.
Do you see Noah's stance though? Now you see his leg go back when he's on defense.
Mhm.
That's a great shot.
Great cross.
Beautiful cross.
I think Noah's kicking the rust off.
Yep, he goes back to defensive stance. You can see the difference when he's on defense. Now you see how his leg is when he's on offense. You see how his leg goes up.
Mhm.
Now he's straddling the table. He
That's
goes for
a
the shots, he
that's
goes
a
back to
Nathan thing.
defense. No, that's a Tim Wiseman thing.
I heard he started doing that like 30 years ago. Maybe even more.
Ooh, he goes for the cross. It was a great cross from Noah, but it was deflected by Nubs. Andrew sets it up. He's gonna go for that forehand. Nope.
Sets it up.
See, I'm thinking that we get colors eventually. Instead
Stop.
of right now, he thinks the orange, right there.
Mhm.
He's like gray. I think that would be just perfect.
Ooh, almost inside. You saw him shake his head, knowing that he
I
just
shook-
got away with
I
it.
shook my head.
Ooh, cut him up. This is game point.
Nubs returned the
Sick.
favor with a cross. He keeps scoring right afterwards. Not able to catch it. Replay. One more point for Noah to make his second game. Andrew needs 2 points. Ooh, deflected. There
Gerb
it
and
is.
get it back in. Now it's
Game
Point.
Either way. Uh-oh.
ref comes in, sticks
Looks
his
like
head in
they're
there.
gonna wash off the table here. Sometimes when you score a point, it's nice just to rub it in. We need to work on our commentary after.
You didn't like my?
It's like tea time.
Whoa, so funny. This jerky's really good. We're tied at 6-6.
Ooh, want a Gatorade? Anybody?
No, I have my birthday Fanta.
And we should stop taking brands until they pay us, right?
My
Do you
birthday
like-
orange marmalade
Do you
drink.
like this dye and electrolyte water of an unknown origin?
And Electron?
6-6. It doesn't get closer than this right here. This is why I believe they started in, was it Chicago or North Carolina? They started putting tattoos on themselves that say 7-6. You can see it on the table here.
Ooh, went for the cut. Just missed. Nubs just needs to get control, but he lost it.
Goes for it. The 7-6 is the ultimate score because it's just like this. The next point wins.
Oh,
And Noah
forehand,
takes it.
left wall under for the win. And now it should be one game to... Yeah, 1-1. That should be right.
Yeah. Bringing us to game 3.
It's very reminiscent of the last set, where it started out really back and forth, and now let's see if they can keep that going, that energy. Here's our ref, Scott, for today. He'll be playing next, right?
He's going to be playing against Jessica Buss right after this game.
A double header.
If you would like to sponsor Idaho Air Hockey, send us a message on Idaho Air Hockey on Facebook or Idaho Air Hockey YouTube. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Honestly, it does help. We would love to make this a big sport.
And we want to do our states in the Extra Mile Arena in Boise. Maybe in Worlds. That'd be cool. That sound is good. Microphone sound?
We didn't even run 2 viewers up. Oh well.
Noah gets first blood, and right back at him is Andrew with his very own point. It does feel weird calling him Andrew,
Right?
even though that's his given name.
I want to change his name to Nubs on here so people know what I'm talking about, but... See, their names on the opposite side now.
Even for game 3,
I'm like, working.
should have switched.
I think the problem is I just need to be using the top row because in game 2 we reset everything.
Switch it to...
We're using the bottom row, but we can use the top row, huh? Because we reset everything, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
But if I switch it now, it'll be all jacked up, or no?
We should be doing this one,
Well,
huh?
don't do it now because we already have points on it.
It's just 1-1. Look. But now it's flip. Still incorrect.
I don't understand how you do that.
1-3 in favor of Noah.
You're magic. You need to get that filter with like. They'll never get that. This looks so good though.
1-4. Noah's starting to run away with the game. Nubs with the stop, but he just gives it away.
Thank you, Sveg. Beautiful. Over.
Right under the defense of the failed charge from Nubs.
I think you're right. It wasn't over, but it went under the defense.
Yeah.
You went
Oh,
down.
no.
Oh, the slow burn.
Slow burn. That's a good one, too. Slow burn.
Yeah. If there's an alcohol name that they should sponsor us.
Like Fireball. Oh, look. Shredded turkey into his own goal.
No.
7-1. Andrew needs to think about that game and
Okay.
tweet something.
This isn't just me though. Look at this.
1-3-3.
Yeah, I messed up. So if I hit it, and then I have to sub. Watch, I have to do that. No, because it doesn't even sub the third one. You need me to move?
No. He just likes being all up on me.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Oh, you already got it?
It's Spec. He's got it.
And
Like,
what? We're in game 4 now, right? And do I go to this game 4 up here, right? Right?
Who won last game?
Noah. Boom.
But I hit it too soon, so now it's flipped.
Just fixing some stuff with the overlay, folks. There we go.
I don't understand this magic.
That's because it's magic.
You want to do the streaming, but you don't want to understand it. Oh.
I know. You know what I really need to do is just sit down. We need to like pick a day where you and I just like hang out. This is actually next 2 weeks are perfect because it'll be more of a quiet week.
You said the Q word.
Just buy your own iPad.
You need to. What is this one anyway? What version is it?
12.9.
6.
6. Ooh,
Mm.
good shot.
Andrew with the left wall over. He's got to hit more of those, man, because every one of these that he's done has gone in.
Are we? Disco versus maybe we can both take that one. Okay. Do better now.
I got all in.
Get the best. Got cookies being made right now. You know what sets up the shot? Goes for the cut.
We're tied up at 1. Oh.
Shooting it off the table. Did you see how Noah went for 2 cuts in a row, and they're actually pretty accurate cuts, but Andrew blocked them.
Mm-hmm. Am I too quiet?
Nathan's too quiet.
Oh, sorry. We'll just do this. Yeah, there we go. Maybe it's just sit a little bit closer.
Do you want me to move my bulk a little bit further away from Michael so you can move into?
Did you just touch my butt? Just kidding. All right, here we go.
There's rules against that.
No, sets up.
What kind of stream is this? Noah feeling the awkwardness in the booth keeps missing a little bit. He's a little bit off.
Gave up possession to Andrew. Setting up a shot. Is he going to go for the forehand? Nope. He goes
No,
for the
left wall under this time. And it works.
That's what I'm saying. If he treats every... Oh,
The cut.
go right back at it. If Andrew takes every point as if it is 6-6, he's going to win this. Oh, he gave up possession.
Do you think that's what the problem is? Is that he's just not taking it serious until it's serious?
I think that he's shooting shots to shoot shots, but you can definitely tell a difference in his demeanor when it is closer to that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, do you see how he's playing right now? Like, right this second, he looks pretty... he looks like he's usually into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'll notice, like... Oh, that was a really good shot.
Right.
You know what? I'm just gonna eat my words. Like Noah right now, right? He sets it up, takes a shot. Sets it up,
Right
takes
wall
a
over.
shot. But you'll notice that when he's at the brink of losing, he instead will set up each shot a little bit longer, right? So like, see how it's shot, you know, he does it set up twice, then shoots. Set up, bounce, takes a shot. But
Good
right
block.
now, if it was 6-6, Noah would be taking a lot more time. So would Andrew. That's my point to this right here, is that if, see like this, that's perfect. Great shot.
That was like, looked like the
That was-
backside of his mouth.
That was a Danny under, I believe they call it. He gets it back. He made it look just like the same shot. Back of the mallet.
little pot shot right there didn't work. Set it up.
Nub sets it up. Goes. He. This is what makes a good player. Is if you remember what works, right, and try to redo it. So Nubs just tried it again with that Danny under over again. Wasn't able to successfully stick it though. You know, we're gonna have to start tracking possession time because I think possession time is a really big part of the game as well.
Yeah, we can go back and do that. Tim Weissman does a really good job of like the match breakdowns and the pie charts and such like that. I mean, that's pretty much exclusively what I studied before I went to my first Worlds for all the big people. Even before that, even when I went to the Idaho State, when we had all the big players coming out here, I studied Tim Weissman's breakdowns and what they did. I was able to use it to my benefit. Nice cross.
Oh,
no.
Gets 2 points in a row, bringing it to 6-6. Next points wins it.
Is Nubs gonna even out this?
Noah was 2 points down, and within 10 seconds brings it back. Never underestimate your opponent.
Exactly.
Oh, almost scores on himself. He
Slow
gains
it
it
down.
back.
Set it up. Ooh,
Gave
lost
up
possession.
possession. This is Noah's chance to get his 3rd win, putting him only 1 win away from taking
The game.
the title. Goes for the cut. He's slightly off goal.
Oh, so close
He
again.
loses possession. It's
Now
over.
Nub's chance.
And Nubs gives him the dry smile, and here he goes.
Can you capitalize on it though? That's the
Nope,
question, but-
loses possession instantly to Noah.
Oh, he's
Scores
scored
on him.
himself.
No, no, that's
Nubs
never.
evens out the set.
That is never the way to go. It is now 2-2. The next 2 games wins it. Great game. So you were talking about looking at all the different sets or all the different stats before going to Worlds. After seeing the stats, I mean, who were you the most excited to play against, and who were you the most horrified to play against?
I think it was both excited and horrified to play Jacob Weissman because we had in my mind we had similar styles, but because I studied him the most, and when I scored the 3 cuts on him in a row, and he stopped doing what he was doing to analyze what I was doing to him, and then he adjusted and proceeded to whip me. I mean, I was pretty proud of myself. I was like, dang, this guy is like consistently number 2 in the world. We're gonna start it up again here. The reset button. Specs over here in the background fixing everything that's blowing up in our face.
So, you eventually played Jacob Weissman. How
Yes.
much different was watching him on YouTube versus playing with him in real life?
It was almost identical,
Really?
except for the part where, unbeknownst to me, he's able to adjust his game and then completely change everything.
Right.
When someone is, that's the testament of a good player, is someone that can, on the fly, adjust to what you're doing and then just completely destroy you because you can't adjust back.
I really idolized Jacob Weissman's form when he was playing, the way that he contours his wrist to play. And I was nervous about playing him, but I also loved his style. Out of all the people's styles I could choose from, I actually would have chosen his. And then I got to meet up with him and play him.
And then you just
Turns
hated
out-
it.
No, it actually was very opposite. He's one of my favorite players after meeting him. One of the nicest guys. His shot, when you defend against it, besides yours, Matt, I would say he hits the hardest in all of air hockey that I played. It is knuckle shattering, and he gets to the point where when he shoots his shots, it makes you almost wince and squint before it gets to you because you know it's gonna hurt. The way that he hits the puck, he brings it very close to the line. He's extremely accurate. He also loves to draw players into the fast game. In this game here, what we're seeing is really good traditional air hockey. We're seeing, Noah's taking his time. He's setting up. He goes for the shot. Notice that the other player, like in this case Nubs, isn't just immediately shooting it back. He's biding his time until he can gain possession of it. One of the things that, some of the faster-paced players do is that they will get you to go into a fast game on purpose in hopes that you will mess up. You will make a shot that doesn't stick, and then they get possession of it.
Yeah, huh? That's weird how that works.
Some players very much thrive.
No.
Some players thrive in the fast game, and some players thrive in the slow game. And then there's those like Jacob Weissman, Colin Cummings, Jacob Munoz
Nice.
Vince, let's say
Right
that-
wall under.
that can adjust and play both. I was told once by Chris Gibson that you sort of have to be two animals at the same time.
Nice cut.
Do you find, Matt, when you're playing that the way that you want to play, like the way that you consider fun, isn't the way that wins, and so you have to sort of play a style that you don't enjoy because you know it works, rather than play the one that you think is the most fun?
I sometimes, but that's part of the adjustment. I mean, you have your style that you are in the groove with, and if that's not working, you have to switch to something different that maybe you're not as adept with, or you don't prefer that style, or if it's just something one shot over and over and over that's working that you don't particularly like, but it's working, so you just keep hitting it. I mean, that's just what you got to do to win sometimes. I'm not as good as like the top 20 in the world where I can just do whatever I want whenever I want. I have to go with what works.
Well, my favorite playstyle is playing really fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't work.
That's what I shut down.
It very rarely works. It works against it works in the arcade a bit here and there, but when I'm up against any of the the Texans, for example, I get shut down and I have to slow my game down. I kind of hate it because it's not my style, but it works. I was told once, do you want to have fun or do you want to win? And I hate that because I was really hoping to have both, But in this game, if you were to be accurate, you have to slow things down. I found that you can start playing faster and faster as you get more accurate, but I'm still not there yet. I'm still not at the point where, it's a great left hand, or great forehand, left wall. I'm not at the point where I can play at the speed that I want to play it yet. If I play at the speed I want to play at, I'm not accurate.
It just takes
I
practice,
mess up,
right?
I get upset. Yeah.
I love getting you upset. That's where I know I'm going to win, is when you get mad.
Well, something I noticed watching a game, it was Joey List was playing, and Tim Wiseman was rewatching that game and commentating on it, and he was showing how Joey List has this very methodical, slow drift, right? He can drift a lot faster, but he decides to drift. Nice. Great point. He decides to drift really slow on purpose because it sort of puts the other player into a trance.
Mesmerized.
6. Yeah. And so sometimes a player goes too fast and they become readable and predictable. When you go really slow, you actually can throw them off even easier. Noah is only 1 point away now from taking a third game. Oh, almost scores on himself. He sets it up. Goes for the cut. Deflected. Goes for the right wall. Deflected. Loses possession.
Nubs is one and done.
Left wall.
Under.
It was actually, it was almost dead center.
But
Okay,
under
so
the charge.
Do I switch and then put win, or do I put win then switch?
But when?
Okay, so and that was Noah got game of 3. Now I go to 6.
Game. Not a game.
How do I do?
Seven?
Okay. We are here with the creator himself, Spec, the creator of all things.
I mean, do you think that should be a redo, or is that
Probably, I think they're just going for it. We have Scott reffing this game, and this is his first time reffing an actual challenge match. Do you know that, Matt? Tonight we're gonna have minimum of 3 challenge matches today. We might even have an extra challenge match after. So after this game is a Jessica versus Scott. Right now happening on a table off to the side is Ian versus Aiden. I don't know if we're gonna make air hockey history tonight or not. I don't know how many challenge matches have been done in one day. I know that George Anderson loves to come here and do tons of challenge matches in a day.
where is he? Oh,
Yeah.
scored on himself.
But as far as having different challenge matches with different players in a day, I'm hoping that we break some sort of record.
Nice cross from all the way on the other side.
Beautiful cross. Cross up when you're on the left side of the table, and you shoot it to the right side of the goal. Like
Boom.
that.
I thought it was the side of the goal that you're going to.
It is, but they said they'll call it like a straight cross if you do it straight. I've heard it straight cross and cross. By saying that, I'm going to start a war, and I'm okay with that.
Oh, that was a cut.
That was a straight cut. No, I was kidding. On Nubs returns.
Cross.
That's like the 4th time that right after a goal, Nubs just serves it right back.
He's good at that.
You see these guys just cracking up, and that's a thing that at the end of the day, these guys are not enemies. They're, as far as they know, best friends.
Are they?
Yeah. They're my enemies, though.
Wow. I'm
You know,
going
that's
to
something-
loop that sound effect and play it back for everybody.
The sound
They're
bite.
my enemy.
You know, that's something I learned from Sarah Wiseman, is that you need to be best friends off of the table, but once you're on the table, you are enemies.
I hate you.
Yep. There needs to be all of your effort put into crushing them. but off of the table, you need to be best friends.
There is no friends, only Zool.
Well, that's why I love playing with Sarah Wiseman, right? Out of the table, she is the best. On the table, though,
She's the worst.
She's
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, it bounced out of the goal.
That's the baby Jesus right there.
On the table, she is an absolute beast. She is a force to be reckoned with, and she won't even, you know, you usually walk by and you give someone the high five after each game. She will not do that. She says, nope, I just need 100% focus.
Left wall over in.
The level over, but he does it with a slice of the puck. Check the slice out. He slices it. Looks like it's a right wall. Beautiful setup. That's the shot that's been working for him today, too.
Ooh, that was a nice straight right there. We're tied up at 3-3. Number 7 in Idaho on the line, and Noah hits him with a cross.
That's always hard when it's angle. It was a beautiful cut.
Is there such thing as a cross cut? Can we say that?
There's a cut cross? No, I don't know. You know, Vince Osada had one of the best shirts I've seen in air hockey, and it says, if you cross me, I'll cut you. But it has both of the diagrams of the air hockey shots.
Nice. And
This
Noah
is
is
now-
1 point away from winning the whole entire game.
It's
As Nubs hits some jungle into the opposing goal.
the score is match point 4. If Noah sinks this shot, he takes 7th in Idaho and bumps Nubs to 8th place.
Ooh.
They weren't playing for a world. I guess they could have been playing for world rank too, but we're not going to do that. It was only 2 sets.
At 106? I don't know. It'd be up to
could.
them. Up to Nubs.
Should we ask him after he loses? That's just
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work.
That's not gonna work. Hey, you want to give up your world rank? You probably say he doesn't care. He's such a good guy. But no, this one was specifically for state rank, and actually, it wasn't even specifically for state rank as much as it was for the seeding for the state tournament. This is gonna put Noah in a really good spot for a seed.
Oh,
Beautiful
and that
over.
Right wall over puts him in number 7, Idaho.
Giving Noah the wins. It was 2 sets to 0, 8 games to 4.
Let's get him in here and talk to him for you. Stand by.
Standing by. Oh, we're going to be bringing in the players right now to get some interviews. We'd like to remind everybody that we're partnered by the USAA, the AHU, GFX Raps, Recreation Sports, Extreme Air Hockey 7-6, and Dynamo. All right, we got Noah in here right now. I'm getting both of you guys in. I had to call him Andrew this whole game instead of Nubs, and it was killing me. So I've been telling people that you guys are best friends. Is that true? Are you guys friends?
Yeah, friends outside of this. We went to high school together.
Went to high school. Okay, how many? So 4 years, and that's how you guys knew each other, or was it like sophomore, freshman?
And from there, but we just started hanging out again a little while back. So it's been about a year or two now that we've been hanging out again.
Okay, so and what brought you into air hockey? Was that Austin that brought you into air
That
hockey?
would be smooth, yeah.
And what were when you first heard about air hockey? What was your initial reaction?
I thought it sounded pretty cool. I mean, it's something I played as a kid a lot, so...
You didn't laugh at it? Okay, come on.
I-
Honestly,
I
really?
didn't laugh at it. No, I
Okay.
played it a lot as a kid. I thought it would be pretty neat, and I think I had seen it on ESPN too, whatever. I'd seen a couple of those clips, so I thought it would be fun.
Dude, I don't know how many times I walk up to a place and I'm like, hey, is anybody, good at playing air hockey? And they're like, no. Why, are you any good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ranked. And they're like, what? No, you're not. And they'll say no, and I'll bring my mallet out of my pocket, and the look on their face, I wish I could take a picture, because they're always like, he's serious. He's not kidding
They
about
think you're
it.
joking until you take the mallet out.
Yeah, it goes from joke to extra joke, because they're like, oh man, he's really set on this joke. No, so you had some killer shots that game. We were watching, I mean, you had some overs, unders, you had basically all of it. Yeah, there was some flubs here and there, but you really took him. I mean, it was 2 games and two games in both sets. In the last 2 games, you took off on both of them. So what changed after your 4th game in both sets?
I think I just started getting the control down a little more, started getting the feel for it again after a couple of games. Some of the rust kind of comes off towards the end, and trying to dial in that power at the end, trying to figure out how hard I can actually hit it without it coming off the table. So finding that towards the end of both matches. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's actually hard to hit off of this table.
Yeah,
I went a
I've watched
whole.
one.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it only flew off a few times, which is pretty rare. I guess I get to be the first person. I don't know about what happened out there, but hopefully the first person to congratulate you on your Idaho 7th in Idaho, which is awesome, man. You know, we weren't playing for world rank, but now I'm thinking that we probably just should have just included that in there, but would have had to be more games generally.
Yeah, me and him
But-
talked about it. We'll run it back some other time after our tournament.
Good. All right, man. What if it was somebody that was new that was listening or watching this right now? What advice would you give them?
Work on your defense. My defense is horrible still. it's killing me. Really getting that defense up it should be your priority. You know, find a shot you like, stick with it, learn the one shot, and then work on your defense.
I mean, I'm watching your defense right now, and your defense, you're not blocking all the way back to your goal
Yep.
on a lot of these shots. That's actually what they say to do. You don't want to go all the way back. And actually, I have no idea how true this is, but I heard this from the old guard, as we call them, that the original players, like the original old guard that are, you know, like Phil Arnold and those guys, they put knives, like sharp objects, on the goal to keep them from going all the way back with their hands because it would like stab them. Which is
That's one way to do it.
sort of awesome. I just would put a taser there, not tell my opponent about it. Anyway, so all right, man. Well, hey, we'll let you rock out of here. Congratulations on being 7th in Idaho, man. Great win.
Yeah, tell them about the tournament because it'll be fun.
Yeah, tournament's coming up we're gonna be starting it the first Monday in November. So this upcoming month is all gonna be entirely just games to help us seed. So yeah. Did you win your game, Aiden?
I did, yeah.
Awesome. So Aiden won his game. So we've done 2 challenge matches in one day. How many games in the second set did you win? I mean, you won 4, but how many?
I lost one game.
I only lost, dude. 1 out of 8 games, or 1 out of 9 games. That's crazy. Awesome job, man.
And is this mine to keep? Or
Here's
is
the
it
key that mouse here. I want you to grab a Sharpie, which is right here, and I want you to put. I'm not very good with a giant Sharpie. Good luck. Put something on the inside here to mark that it's yours. Put
Okay.
something there.
Hey, Scott's here, so you can talk to him about repping his first challenge match.
Scott, come on in. And can you bring Nubs in here too, Matt?
Huh?
Bring Nubs in here too, and we'll get the next match going.
No?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So Scott, I know we normally people don't interview the referee, but that being your first like challenge match that you got to ref, what were your
Yeah.
thoughts on that?
Oh, it was a blast.
kind of something?
I learned a lot really fast.
Yeah. Okay. So what advice would you give now that you've done your first pro reffing? What would your advice be to anybody that's hasn't reffed a game yet?
Well, I would suggest that they go over the terminologies, specifically in relationship to game points, match points, set points, etc., and know when to call that and when to mention it. That seems to be one of the most important factors there, as well as speaking in a clear voice so people can hear you, and here and there giving a little bit of commentary on what's going on.
Well, you did awesome. I accidentally had your chair too far forward for the first game, so
yeah.
your head was like right here. And I was like, whoopsie.
Making my mark. There we go.
No, dude, you did awesome. There are very few people that actually enjoy reffing.
Really?
Yeah, really. Like, it should be a paid job. You know, like refs in football, like this should be a paid position. Everybody wants to play. Nobody really wants to ref. There's only a few people I can name. Kyla's one of them. Kai was one of them. There's very few people that like look forward to reffing, right? They would way rather play. They don't want to be caught dead reffing. Before you got here, the other 3 guys were like, nope, not doing it. We refuse to ref. Nope. It's a lot of stress, especially when the players that are playing, when it's a high end game, and these guys are really into it, and every call matters. You know that one call could sway the game one way or the other.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than having a bad call, but sticking with it's important. And these guys, this is probably an easier game to ref because these guys are buds. They're not out for blood for each other or anything. So
That makes it definitely much more pleasant. For
yeah.
sure.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for jumping in here. I'm gonna go ahead and would you mind sending Nubs in? And I can ask him some questions about the game.
Absolutely.
And then your game's up next. So actually, no, I should ask about that. How you feeling about your game?
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be challenging.
What's gonna be your strategy? What do you got in mind for this?
My main strategy? Well, I don't know if I should say.
You don't have to. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. So I would say Jessica, she's known for her extremely fast cuts and crosses. she's weak to the right wall unders. She's gonna get mad at me for saying that, but she's weak to the right wall under. So if you have a very fast right wall under, yeah, that's what you're gonna want to hit on her.
I'll probably have to switch back and forth between right and left.
Yep.
More than likely.
Oh, on your hands? Yeah, you're ambidextrous when you play, which is it's unusual compared to most of the players. So we'll see how that works out. So
We'll see.
all right, good luck, man. Oh, and you can also you can just take that up if you want to for the game. Yeah.
Can I have notes in here?
Yeah.
Is that turkey?
Yeah, man, guys, please.
Eating beef jerky in the studio, man?
Yeah, this is well, and Gatorade, but and we're not sponsored by either one. So if you want to if you're a beef jerky company listening to this and you want to sponsor this, go right ahead. Because until then, we're just gonna say Nathan's Jerky because I made this batch. That batch it's dehydrated too long though, but the flavor's there.
It's good, yeah.
Okay. You know what would you do different if you could redo the game?
Figure out what happens in the fifth game every time.
Every time. I asked him about that. I said, what happens in that, after the fourth game that caused you to win the last two games? And he said, his answer was just that he, worked on his accuracy. He said it takes the first few games to sort of warm up, and then he started working on his accuracy in his deception and his strategy. That's one of the big things that, that the pros push is strategy. It's not just about deception and accuracy and speed. It's also about strategy and being able to fool the opponent. But you had some killer shots. And I mean, I don't know how many times we do a replay off of a goal he made on you, and you instantly serve back so fast we couldn't even do a replay. So like half of these goals that he scores on you, you instantly served it right back. Whatever shot you're doing there, just do that over and over again, like when you get it back. But it only pushes you to the 8th. You're still pretty high up on the bracket. You're not in any danger of getting kicked off of the 16 bracket to join the tournament, so that's awesome. And it looked like you guys had a lot of fun, which is important. I was talking about how you guys were buds since high school, sounds like, which is awesome.
Yeah, we've been friends for a long time.
All right, man. Well, hey, I'm going to let you bounce out of here, and are you doing another challenge match tonight by any chance?
No, not tonight.
Not tonight?
No, I think we have Scott and Jessica.
Okay, well, then we'll jump into that one. If anybody wants to challenge me, that's fine too. Like I'm not gonna run from anything. I'm down.
I decline to challenge you.
Ah, all right.
When I beat Matt, I'll think about it.
No worries. I gotta go to spec. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We're gonna go ahead and cut this feed. We're gonna jump into the next game on another thread.